This is absolutely brilliant news. I've been waiting for something like this for quite some time. Roll out swap stations in the UK in 2023, according to executives. In the last couple of months, NIO actually announced that they will be introducing one vehicle to the UK in 2023. In fact, I believe there was 2 vehicles that were announced, but only one was labeled. One vehicle was the ET5, and that's actually really exciting. The other vehicle is completely unknown, and I have no idea what it could be. But if I'm being completely honest, I would really like the NIO EC7, the flagship SUV coupe, to enter the UK market as soon as possible. Seriously, I wrote an article about this vehicle, and it's absolutely incredible. Check out my article on our website, Monument. I just think the EC7 is an absolutely brilliant vehicle, not to mention swap stations coming to the UK, which will be something that I definitely want to experience for myself. I'd like to go there, visit there, take some videos, probably do a test drive of a NIO vehicle as soon as possible. The first NIO house or NIO space that goes up in the UK, I'd like to be there because I live in the UK. I'd like to be there, video and make a vlog and upload it to the channel so everyone can see for yourself how amazing it is to have electric cars coming into the UK and coming into other markets. Of course, it'll be quite exciting. So let's get back to the news on hand. Swap stations that are coming to the UK. It says here NIO will install power swap stations in the UK in 2023, announced Eleanor San, NIO Network Development Lead, on January the 3rd. We're actively seeking sites throughout all UK cities to host our power swap station. So if you are a landowner or CPU interested in learning more, please do get in touch. So that's actually really awesome. I'd really like for NIO to put up a swap station nearby Bristol because I live in Bristol. Now, NIO currently operates over 1,300 power swap station in China and 10 power swap station in Europe. William Lee stated that the goal for 2023 is to have 1,700 power swap station in China. In Europe, NIO will announce its plan to have 120 power swap station by the end of 2023. Wow, that's incredible. NIO wants to have over 120 swap stations in Europe by the end of 2023. I've got to say, I love what NIO is doing as a company, seriously. Now, doing the math, NIO plans to build 400 new power swap station in China, 110 power swap station in Europe this year. NIO's overall plan is to have 4,000 power swap station in operation by 2025, including 1,000 overseas. That would be absolutely incredible. So 4,000 power swap station in 3 years essentially, and 1,000 of these power swap stations will be outside of China. Now, additionally, in Europe, the original goal was to have 20 power swap station by the end of 2022. This estimate was later lowered to 17 to 18 power swap station by the company president, Qing Li Han. However, as of the new year, we now know that the final number is 10 power swap station, as the last station was opened in December 29th in Den Hoorn, Netherlands, making the 3rd power swap station in the country. The complete list of open and planned European swap stations can be found right here on this website. That's carnewschina.com, maps of NIO swap stations in Europe and data studies. This is absolutely amazing. I never knew about this information, that it was readily available, but I am glad that I now know about this information. It's quite brilliant. So these are some of the swap stations, some in Norway, some in Sweden. Looks like we've got a few of them in Germany, maybe 2, and a few of them in the Netherlands. Nothing in Belgium yet, as it seems. One pretty close to Belgium, though. So that's in the Netherlands, pretty close to each other. So it's brilliant that NIO will finally be coming to the UK. I hope they continue to expand throughout Europe and throughout Africa, throughout Asia, throughout the American market as well. Mexico, United States, Canada, Brazil, continue. I hope NIO just expands, seriously. Now, additionally, this is a look at NIO's quarterly deliveries. This is from 2020 to 2022. This is quite important to look at. So, of course, the red is Q1, the brown is Q2, blue is Q3, and Q4, that is orange or yellow. But as you can see, NIO is just considerably growing. Despite the fact that they missed the Q4 target in 2020 last year, it is absolutely insane that they still managed to build 40,000 vehicles in 3 months, despite the fact of delivery constraints. Now that's almost the entire amount of vehicles that Polestar delivered in a single year. Of course, we know that Polestar delivered 50,000 vehicles last year. Congratulations to Polestar. But seriously, look back at where NIO was in 2020. Now this was in the middle of the pandemic, so we have to be a little bit understanding that deliveries were just not high at that point, but they were still building out their infrastructure. However, now for the first time, NIO has built over 100,000 vehicles in a single year. Absolutely incredible to the company. And I think they're just going to do amazing things in the future. Seriously, they've got a great management as well. I have to say that about NIO. I think they have a terrific management. Now, NIO follows its 25 countries by 2025 plan, meaning the Chinese EV maker wants to establish a presence in 25 countries by 2025. It entered the first European country in October through Germany, Netherlands, Sweden, Denmark. The following targets are France, Switzerland, Italy, Hungary, Spain, Austria, and the United Kingdom. Now in Germany, NIO opens its first EU NIO house located in Berlin. NIO already operates one NIO house in Norway, together with 3 additional NIO spaces. A smaller NIO house, more like a showroom, about 10 new NIO houses and spaces are in making in Europe. Now additionally, NIO is not stopping in Europe. They want to expand further beyond. William Li personally confirmed in November last year that NIO wants to expand to the US market by the end before 2025, saying the next generation of NIO cars is coming to the US. Li doesn't clarify what it meant by next generation, of course. Some Chinese media speculate it might be a hint for a next generation platform. That's 3.0, or rather NT 3.0. However, NIO is not viewed in the US. Keep in mind that NIO is not new to the US. They opened their first office in North America 6 years ago, on October 2016, and even appointed Padmasree Wadia as NIO US CEO. And while Padmasree is no longer with the Chinese company, NIO recently started hiring spree in Silicon Valley HQ and opened many new jobs, potentials, and positions, all related to US car safety compliance. Hiring is conducted by Sanjay's office in California. Moreover, NIO opened about 60 new positions, including Linux specialist, camera development specialist, camera system developer, vehicle motions engineers, and safety standard experts. Now, just before we end this video, let me just say, during NIO Day on 24th of December, NIO unveiled its new Generation 3 substation. It can store up to 21 batteries, Gen 2 only 13. The Generation 2 swap station was only able to store up to 13 batteries, and the new station is looking to perform over 408 swaps daily. That's incredible. According to NIO, the Generation 3 power swap station is equipped with 2 LiDARs, which will help the car to navigate itself for the swap. Basically, you pull up outside the swap station and the car will drive itself into the swap station and handles everything. Absolutely incredible. I've seen a video of this and it really is part of the future. It's helping cars to be recharged in a much faster fashion, because simply put, not everyone will want to wait 20 minutes, half an hour, 40 minutes, an hour to charge their batteries. Not to mention, not everyone can afford an expensive battery. The higher the voltage, the faster the battery can charge. But the higher the voltage also means that the more expensive the battery will be. Not everyone can afford this. The majority of people will have a slower battery charge time. So having a power swap station is really useful for so many cases. So that's it for this video. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to see more. Leave a like, leave a comment, and of course, I'll see you in our next video.